Hi everybody, I am One Arm Brian, and this is Black Lives Matter. Now I'm having trouble here getting used to my new camera, whether I should be looking at me on the screen or you at the lens here. So let's try it at the lens and see if that looks more natural. Hi Kat, thank you for interrupting me. This time I'm going to do a new feature here. I gotta look at me, it's weird. But one of you asked, one of my subscribers asked what happened to my arm. So this time I'm going to tell you what happened to my arm. And here's the story. I've made some notes here to help me remember what happened. I haven't told this story in a long time. So let's go. On May 18th, 1977, exactly 3 years to the day before Mount St. Helens exploded, I climbed up one of these. The ones that I climbed carried 55,000 volts, which when I was climbing up the side of the tower, I got even with the arm of the tower. The electricity arced out to my watch band on my left hand and blew me right off the tower. And I fell like 5 stories to the ground, which apparently the paramedics told me started my heart up again. That's that. Anyway, so they dragged me out in a 4-wheel drive truck. My friend, best friend in the world, saves my life. They get me out to the ambulance. They rush me down to Valley General Hospital in Renton, where they stitch up my forehead and then send me down to Harborview, the trauma unit, because I was so fucked up. I spent 9 days in ICU with a fluttering heartbeat. When I woke up, they had cut my arm from shoulder to wrist down to the bone and laid it open like a ham to relieve the swelling, because it had swelled up so big that it was starting to damage the tissue inside the skin. Anyway, so eventually gangrene sets in, and that was in that deal. They spent 9 hours on me on the hospital, on the operating table, going up and just about an inch at a time, testing to see how much the nerve was gone, and I've only got about an inch left, so I was a fucking mess. It was I was hit by lightning. What the hell? Anyway, I remember that I got out of the hospital on a weekend pass. I had hospital pants underneath my real pants, and I was wearing moccasins because my feet were burned too. And I got big holes in my legs for exit wounds. Maybe I'll show you those one of these days. I got out, and that's back when Star Wars opened, the weekend Star Wars opened, and the lines were around the block, literally. I mean, there were people that stand in line for 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours sometimes, longer, to get in. But anyway, my feet were so burned that my buddy went up and told the manager, and I didn't have to wait in line. They took me in special. I got to skip the whole line. It was so cool on my weekend pass from the hospital. What else is that? That's it. That's how I lost my arm. I can't really think of anything else. I spent. I was out of the hospital 6 weeks later. I went in May 18th. I got out end of June, I guess. First part of July. I really don't remember. I went to Hawaii, I think. My mom took me a month or 2 after that. Or yeah, it must have been the end of August, because that's I met my first wife over there. Obviously rebound slingshot thing kind of deal, I assume, response to stress. But anyway, that's it, is all I can think of for right now. So that's it. If I think of anything else to say, I'll add it to it before I put this up, but that's it. Remember, in this age of instant information, ignorance is a choice. Please choose not to do that, and remain elevated. If I think of anything I've forgotten, I'll add it to it. Otherwise, subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and tell all your friends. And thanks, everybody. Bye.